MTV.
Dom kuma e won mahye fie meche minority caucus wo mo de enibre pa na era February bosumi mu etwase ne de wo mo ekohia meche mahwebedefo nyina wo mo ekohia e wo mmahwebede fie edi wo mo dwumadie se mmahwebedefo se ba na nsema hodo a e wo oman mu a wo mo kotena se na wo mo ebobo hu na so minority caucus no de wo mo fa wo mo ho adwen na e ba na atade hyem de a wo mo ebo combination womo de tuntum ene kokko ebinum ede kojan abo womo maso a womo ede kire oyi kire anase womo ede kire enibre esanse speaker of parliament Alban Sumana Bagben atwe imrahwebujafo 9 aso e won ye bia womo eye ya womo e kire se emu miensa eye NPP anase womo don NPP amanyoko no enti no womo ne speaker enya adwen nam so ama ne de womo ekopie mu e wo parliament house no womo eye oyi kire ayato womo punum
What's the challenge? What's the challenge now? Briefly.
That you are all here. You are all here. They have blocked the parliament.
Have you been told why you are not being active?
We don't know. We don't know. We are not criminals. We are members of parliament. People vote for us.
So this is the representation of the people. They voted for us.
We don't know.
We are representing people. Ghanaians voted for us. The people of Manoa constituency voted for me.
We are not criminals.
And I must represent my people in this
We are
paper.
not criminals.
The issue here is that we are resisting oppressors' rule. We are creating the awareness to the Ghanaian people that we have a constitutional supremacy. We have a democratic institution. And a democratic Ghana, we do not have a speakership supremacy. We have a constitution that is bigger and powerful and authoritative than any other law in this country. So the Speaker of Parliament cannot be seen to be relying on the subservient law to topple a constitutional provision. Cardinal of this constitution is the fact that there should be fair hearing as far as Article 19 is concerned. Now, fair hearing, inherent in the fair hearing, is the principle of natural justice, where you have to listen to the other side. We are not in any way supporting what happened. We do not. I condemn it in no certain terms. But I'm saying that even in the face of the wrongdoing, proper procedural approach should be adopted so that we know that indeed we are not in a banana state.
Now, your leadership yesterday ferried these concerns to the Speaker through a memo. Why don't you wait for the Speaker to preside today and then make any consequential orders to that effect rather than resorting to a protest today?
The Speaker of Parliament did not wait to listen to the members of Parliament. We have a lot of options to make sure that the right thing is done, and we are embarking on a number of options that will, as it were, ensure that the right thing is done. The right thing is to allow members of Parliament to represent the people who voted for them. There are thousands of people who voted us here. The anticipation is that we should be able to represent them here on the floor of Parliament, and no one should usurp the powers of these people and stop members from, as it were, going about its business. And so that is why we feel that we should protest for the Ghanaian people to know that what happened on Friday is a bad precedent that we are setting. It's a dark day in the history of this country. It's a dark day in our democratic dispensation. It should not have happened. It happened at a very wrong time, and we feel that what happened is wrong, and for that matter, we should make sure that the people of Ghana actually understands what is happening.
It is a black day for our democracy if we allow this thing to stand.
Finally, who expects your side to approve the ministerial nominees? The reports are ready.
Immediately after the Speaker give an order, and then we walk out of the chamber. Any other person who was vetted, it is an illegality because the appointment committee under Order 217 was not properly constituted. It was not about quorum issue. It is about being properly constituted because the minority and the majority whip are mentioned in the standing orders to constitute the appointment committee before they come and say that any other member. If you read that standing order very well, it states the first deputy speaker being the chairman, the minority leader being the ranking member, the deputy majority leader being the vice chairman, the majority whip, the minority whip, and 5 other members. So we are not asking about quorum. We are talking about the committee being constituted. And Speaker himself agreed that the committee was not properly constituted. That's why in his directive he said that the selection committee must meet today to reconsider the appointment committee. By his action, he was convinced that the appointment committee was not properly constituted anymore. And you could see that day they rushed almost every other appointee to be vetted in that illegality, and we will not be part of it. When we get to the bridge, we will cross the bar. For today, we are registering our displeasure on the suspension of our 3 colleagues. Thank you very much.
So you heard that the first deputy minority whip, Habib.
We are having sitting at 12 p.m. and we are here. You can see the doors are already closed, so we don't know what is happening.
Has any of the officials of the marshal department communicated to you?
No. Our leadership has not communicated anything to us, so we don't know what is happening here. And we don't know what the speaker wants to do. We are members of parliament. We are not criminals. People voted for us. So why are we treating like this?
What is the agenda on the floor of parliament today from your side?
I don't know. We don't have any agenda. What we knew is Speaker has suspended 3 of our members. So we don't know the agenda for today. We are coming to our normal sitting.
Back in solidarity with our brothers who Speaker has purported to suspend for 2 weeks. And we have been on record to draw his attention that in line with the standing orders of Parliament, respectfully, the Speaker does not have the power to do that. Even the disciplinary processes, they are laid down rules, either on the 30 to 35 or 129, 130. What he has done is totally ultra-virus, and he doesn't have the powers to do that. And so in solidarity with our brothers, that's why you see us in black.
You've sent a memo through your leader.
That's correct. That is correct.
Is this an additional measure?
Which one?
I'm talking about you clad in black and red. Is this an additional measure?
It's complementary to that, yes.
Now, the vetting process, and somebody will argue that actions and reactions. What happened at the appointments committee shocked many people. Isn't that why the speaker probably behaved the way he behaved?
When a man even steals and a judge is present, the judge cannot say because he is scandalized by the theft, he has picked a gun from his holster and has shot the man and killed him. He would have to have the man prosecuted, the threshold for conviction met, a conviction established, and even sentencing has to be done in accordance with the law. So we have not said that Mr. Speaker is unqualified to be angry or is unjustified in his anger. In fact, the committee apologized on Friday morning. What we have said is that Mr. Speaker's suo motu attempt to punish without recourse to the standing orders is what we respectfully disagree with. And when we get into the chamber today, that's what we want to draw his attention to. It's surprising that the marshals don't want to let us into the chamber.
Yeah, ordinarily, we shouldn't see you here in this number. But what is preventing you from going inside?
The marshals say they are under instructions not to let us in. We are waiting. We've sent our leadership in to find out who's giving this instruction and why. We're waiting. I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours. We'll be here and we'll wait until they open us to go in. Parliament is a house of dialogue where we would have the opportunity to raise the issues and draw Mr. Speaker's attention to the standing orders. And that's the opportunity we are looking for.
Say, Munina Musimu MP. I was some Konam Kotnasi. Na ensema ehia wo man mu mkobobo ne ba ne say e na mo hye tuntum ne kokko some de kotna Parliament House. Ye de oyi kire ekopiem Parliament House. Oppose for ho no. Security tight. Mo ye mpanimfo mo nim emranim, mo nim ne ye ene ne enye. Na mo de basabasa ene gidigidi say speaker akasei. Emom asemi ba abonten lawyers do na ye interviews a wo mo kire say speaker mo amfa mra kwan so. Anche wo maso. And nti dodo na ekere se ne nsema okan na so twende anka ntwa yi nanso ewo musa se Parliament House MPs etumi ehye black and red edidede ekose wo mo kotenase abobo nsema ewo oman mu etumi basa na wo mo kotenase asumdwe ebeba de 7M TV network esu eneti ebjumede na mgusua ede esumui ensem ahodro de megusua aboabo no ede aba abesumu ewedwumede esu mamenga oseti ebjumede na mgusua ede esumui na comment section ho no hwe ho na fo adwenkyere fatuo se Parliament House etumi ehye tuntum ne kokko yetumi eboko jan ede basabasa ni dede ekokokotena ho ekoye oyikyere ede kyere speaker ana at the same time no so kotena ho asan akodu dwumedi as an NP so kotena ho akobobo nsema efa omanhu. How will this be peaceful for adwenkyere fato comment section ne afofo enchemedikan ema onya ntie se eba na vetting hu dwumedi ni dia wo mo etwentwen so esan nsem ku mienu titiri ene speaker ne nsema na ase na so twen a wo meya obia ehwese bibia bekwa akoto dinye gusua de yaso ne eni edi nsem no echi de beba abesomo ewoti ebdwumedi eso Congress Records esomasni Home Safe Trust GHI construction company a wo mo sisi dan edima Ghana fa wo mo ewo amonane ono so ka ho na wo mo esomasni mamtum de dwumedi eba ebesomo sanso so na Nneoma Foundation etamechi abre ene abribia medin edina na ya nyamecheda sene yebesan ishia ewoti ebdwumedi eso makrao
7M TV, new vision.